Hello everyone, I'm Vikramaditya. Welcome to JH Softech and JHS Infotech as well. So in this session, I'm going to cover a few of the most important interview question answers. Even if you're not attending for any kind of interviews, you're going to have very interesting information in this video. And please go ahead, and if you like it, share it with your friends as well, and do comment so that I know what exactly you think about it. So let's start. What is SAP Activate? The SAP Activate methodology is actually the latest. We have it from SAP. Prior to this, we all are aware of uh, uh, the ASAP methodology, Accelerated SAP methodology, but Activate is the latest one. Is SAP's recommended implementation methodology when implementing SAP S/4HANA. Customers get detailed descriptions of all relevant project activities. The descriptions are bundled and structured in roadmaps, and the roadmap viewer is a tool used by project team members to navigate the phases, deliverables, tasks, and accelerators of a certain roadmap. Now, what are the phases in SAP Activate? Activate methodology has following phases: discover, prepare, explore, realize, deploy, and run. What is SAP Ariba? Maybe you might be preparing, or you are an SAP consultant in finance. Maybe you might be wondering, why are we discussing about SAP Ariba? Basically, in recent interviews, I've observed that people are randomly asking about latest technologies which we have in SAP, just to check if you are up to date. So it's very important for us to know what exactly is going on in the latest innovations in SAP. So SAP Ariba happens to be there from very long time. So let's discuss about that. So SAP Ariba is the end-to-end system that addresses sourcing, strategic reporting, governance, and competitive bidding, contract management, and most important, friendly and fast responses to the business needs. Let me tell you that Ariba was acquired by SAP, and now it is completely domesticated into SAP environment. What is SAP Concur? SAP Concur provides an integrated online and mobile business travel and expense management software solution that automates our travel expenses. So just in case if an organization implements SAP Concur, all the employees can manage their travel expenses and all. They can apply for it through SAP Concur. What is SAP Field Glass? SAP Field Glass is a cloud-based open vendor management system, VMS, that helps organizations find, engage, manage, and pay external workers anywhere in the world. With an industry-leading VMS, our business can gain visibility to improve cost control and results, flexibility to increase speed and productivity as well. Now, what is SAP Success Factors? I'm going to cover that in the next. Okay, so maybe Success Factors, I'll cover it later. So what is BRF Plus? So BRF Plus is a business rule management system offered by SAP. BRF Plus is a part of the SAP NetWeaver ABAP stack. So you're going to develop everything on ABAP. Therefore, all SAP applications that are based on SAP NetWeaver can access BRF Plus within the boundaries of an SAP system. So just in case if you want to develop something on BRF Plus, you have to do it on ABAP. What are the major components of BRF Plus? Major BRF Plus components include applications, functions, catalog, expression, action, data object. Now, what are the different types of SAP projects that we have? So probably you might be already working on a particular project, so you should be knowing what type of project you are working on. And just in case if you are new, you have to know what are the different types of projects you might be working in the future. So SAP implementation project, SAP support project, rollout project, upgradation project, and migration project. So implementation project is all about completely new project, wherein like you're doing implementation of SAP for the first time to the client. Support is something which is already going on, and you just have to handle the issues if there are any during their process of business. Rollout is something which is if you have already done it for one geographical location, you have to move it to the another geographical location. It's normally called as SAP rollout project. Upgradation is like if you want to go for old version to latest version, that is considered as upgradation project. Migration is like when you're moving from one technology another technology, or server to server, or system to system. In that case, we call it as migration project. Now, what type of implementation projects do we have? Greenfield project, brownfield project, and the another one is called with different names in different organizations. Some call it as bluefield project, others call it as hybrid project. So let's see what exactly they are. An S4 HANA deployment option. What are the different deployment options? What I'm discussing here on the screen are the standard deployment options, and then we'll go for in detail deployment options. So in general, the deployment options would be the S4 HANA, SAP S4 HANA public cloud, SAP S4 HANA private cloud, SAP S4 HANA on-premise, SAP S4 HANA hybrid. Now, what are the latest deployments that we have? SAP S4 HANA Cloud Public Edition. This is an software as a service public cloud. Then we have S4 HANA Cloud Extended Edition, and no longer positioned for the new customers. So it's basically for those who are already on cloud. And SAP S4 HANA Cloud Private Edition, SAP S4 HANA on-premise managed by SAP using this HEC. And then we have SAP S4 HANA on-premise or managed by cloud provider hyperscalers. Now, what is a SAP Greenfield project? SAP Greenfield is the implementation of SAP S4 HANA without taking over existing system structures. The system is completely new. This involves risks, but above all opens up opportunities. There are several ways to switch to SAP S4 HANA. Greenfield project is one of them. Just in case, for example, if the client is working on any non-SAP technology till now and they want to move to SAP in the latest one, then they obviously by default have to go for Greenfield project. Now, what is SAP Brownfield project? Brownfield implementation project is a software transition that allows you to keep all of your existing structures and processes while the upgrade occurs on backend. So additional functionality can also be added. This is perhaps the most common approach for upgrading to SAP S4 HANA. What is SAP Rapid? Rapid Deployment Solution, RDS, are pre-configured applications that allow companies to deploy software in weeks or say somewhere in months for set price. The applications are designed to address one area of functionality of SAP's larger enterprise applications and addresses a specific function or need. Now, this rapid deployment solution, which we're talking about, provides pre-built reports and pre-configured content for easier and faster analysis of operational data on the SAP HANA platform with best practices, enablement guides, and fixed scope and fixed timeline service offerings as well. What is SAP RISE? RISE with SAP is a bundling of existing SAP solutions that focus on supporting customers in modernizing, standardizing, and digitizing. In modernizing on the best cloud infrastructure to achieve the lowest possible TCO, and standardizing on the best intelligence suite to drive process efficiency and scale, digitizing on the best transformation platform to innovate faster than our competition. Now, what is SAP Solution Manager? The SAP Solution Manager, or in short called as Solman, is a module of SAP that provides functionalities like integrated content, methodologies, tools, etc. to implement, operate, monitor, and support an enterprise's SAP solution. SAP Solman manages the SAP and non-SAP solutions in the IT landscapes of an organization. It supports the underlying IT infrastructure and business processes. It is a powerful tool for SAP basis administration. What is SAP HANA? SAP HANA, which is also called as High Performance Analytical Appliance, is an in-memory, column-oriented relational database management system developed and marketed by SAP SE. Its primary function as a software running a database server is to store and retrieve data as requested by the applications. Now here, if you please observe this is a column-oriented is what I mentioned here. The data can be either column oriented or row oriented, so we have a option to select that. Now what is S4 HANA? SAP S4 HANA is an enterprise resource planning software for large enterprises developed by SAP SE. It is a successor to SAP R3 and ECC and is optimized for SAP's in-memory database. What is OTC? Order to cash normally refers to one of the top level context level business processes for receiving and processing customer orders and revenue recognition. Now, what is the SAP OTC flow? We have sales. In sales, we cover sales products and customer quote. Order drafting, in which we have sales agreement and sales contract. Credit, we have credit evaluation and credit limit. Order fulfillment, we have dealer products and services. Invoicing, we have invoice to customer. Collections, we have follow up on payments, receive payment. Cash management, we have apply cash and handle invoice disputes. These are things that we have. Now what is SAP P2P? Process to procure to pay, also known as purchase to pay, is a term used in the software industry to designate a specific subdivision of procurement process. Let's see what are the steps. So what are steps in P2P? Supply management, cart record or requisition, purchase order, receiving, invoice reconciliation, and accounts payable. What is RTR? So R2R or RTR is basically a short form of record to report, or R2R is a finance and accounting management process which involves collecting, processing, and delivering relevant, timely, and accurate information used for providing strategic, financial, and operational feedback to understand how a business is performing. Now, what are the steps in RTR? RTR comprises of data extraction, data collection, data validation, data transformation, generation of vouchers, and voucher posting to general ledger, storing vouchers in denormalized and compressed format, generating analysis account trial balance or consolidated analysis account trial balance, generating user-defined financial and management reports. And can you brief about RTR if that question is being asked? In general, the record to report function is not engaged in the processing transactions, but rather the aggregation of existing data in computer systems to enable meaningful performance reporting to be prepared for management. However, the R2R function may be a part of a broader accounting department. Now there is another definition of R2R which happens to be recruit to retire. Now this is a different one. So R2R has got two things. Recruit to retire process flow is an end-to-end integrated process of planning, sourcing, and managing the total workforce, starting from the recruiting of a potential employee through the life cycle of their career to their retirement. Understand, manage, and optimize all aspects of our workforce, employees and external workers, in line with business objectives and with clear financial impact. And what are the sub processes in RTR? Hire to retire, travel to reimburse, and external workforce. So hire to retire basically comprises of the employee's life cycle in the company. This begins with the workforce planning and continues on to hiring and onboarding, workforce management such as employee data, time recording, and payroll and ends with employee offboarding. Travel to reimburse. So the travel to reimburse sub-process spans from the employee's travel request to the expense report over to the final payout. So the external workforce sub-process ensures total visibility and management of the external workforce. Now what is SAP QTC? Quote to cash is an end-to-end business process that includes all sales processes, the reviewing of contracts and payment terms, order management, invoicing, and the accounts receivable process. From the first sales order to the revenue management, the quote to cash cycle even extends to contract renewal. What is SAP C4C? SAP Cloud for Customer is a software as a service platform for sales and services. The platform is composed of SAP Cloud for Sales and SAP Cloud for Service, which are marketed as separate entities by SAP. So SAP Cloud for Customer ran on SAP HANA Cloud Platform and it's now on BTP. Please remember that HCP, the HANA Cloud Platform, has been discontinued and right now we have BTP. Okay, so what is HANA Cloud Platform? HANA Cloud Platform or the SAP Cloud Platform has been discontinued, as I was telling you, in favor of the BTP, the Business Technology Platform. So SAP Cloud Platform was a platform as a service developed by SAP for creating new applications or extending existing applications in a secure cloud computing environment managed by SAP. Now, SAP BTP is the latest one. Business Technology Platform is a unified, business-centric and open platform for entire SAP ecosystem, enabling users to integrate and create value from data and extend their SAP and third-party solution landscapes to meet evolving business needs. Now, let's have a quick difference between the SAP BTP and the SAP SCP. Now, SAP BTP itself stands for Business Technology Platform, while SCP stands for SAP Cloud Platform. SAP BTP is an intelligent enterprise platform. Customers can achieve agility, business value, and even continuous innovation through integration, creating value from data, extending all applications and databases from SAP. Now, what are the different BTP pillars? BTP encompasses various capabilities that can be categorized into 4 pillars: database and data management, analytics, application development and integration, and intelligent technologies. Now, can you please brief about QTC? Is the question. So, quote to cash is not just normal process. What we have in quote to cash is quotation, contract, sales order, deliver, bill, and cash. In standard functionality, creating contract with reference to quotation, and basically creating a contract with reference to quotation is not possible in the standard one. So you will be configuring it in the VTAA transaction. So quote to cash can be quotation, sales order, delivery, bill, cash, or payment. So what exactly happens is, like, you can do it. You cannot create a contract in the normal process, but in the QTC you can do that. You can create a contract based on the quotation. So quotation is considered as a pre-sales activity there. The customer then wants to place an order, buy the material, a sales order has to be created. Now, what is EWM? This has been asked in many interviews in the recent past. So EWM is a part of SAP's supply chain management suite of solutions. The extended warehouse management product is an integrated software platform for flexible automated support for processing goods movements, for managing inventory in the warehouse. Now, most of us normally think we already have warehouse management, SAP WM in SAP, right? So why are we going for EWM? EWM is the latest warehouse solution by SAP and the previous solution in SAP SAP, that happens to be SAP WM, will retire by SAP in another few years. So after a few years, there will be no option of going for SAP WM. So you have to go for SAP EWM only. What is SAP CPI? So SAP Cloud Platform Integration is SAP's cloud-based middleware that connects users in SAP ERP systems with third-party products. These products can be cloud-based, on-premise, SAP or non-SAP systems. The service allows real-time data exchange between these systems. Message processing can occur within a department, within the entire organization, or among different companies. So the synchronization of data, which can span a wide range of stakeholders, helps streamline business processes. Now, what is SAP Analytics Cloud? SAP Analytics Cloud brings together analytics and planning in a single solution in the cloud. You can instantly move from insight to action, simulate any scenario for better business outcomes, and generate plans for prediction automatically to drive agile decisions. What is C4HANA? C4HANA is SAP's fourth generation in-memory customer experience suite that addresses the shift from legacy sales only CRM products and instead focuses on the consumers. It lets business know in real time what their customer needs and can tap into the digital core of SAP's S4HANA in a way only SAP can do it. What is SAP Data Intelligence Cloud? So SAP Data Intelligence Cloud is a comprehensive data management solution. As the data orchestration layer of SAP's BTP, it transforms distributed data sprawls into vital data insights, supporting innovations and business growth. What is SAP Embedded Analytics? Embedded Analytics is exclusively based on SAP Fiori and SAP Analytics UI. So it comes with a lot of predefined analytical applications based on Fiori and on SAP Analytics Cloud for the business users. For creating own KPIs, reports, dashboards, etc., SAP S4HANA provides tools for the role of the analytics specialist. The analytical models are implemented in the S4HANA virtual data model, which provides real-time access to the transaction data and which therefore needs no data replication. Now, embedded analytics works only on the data that is currently in the SAP S4HANA system. So SAP S4HANA on-premise customers, they can leverage the stories created with the standalone SAP Analytics Cloud and integrate them into SAP Fiori Launchpad. Now, explain Solvent. So at the beginning of this session, we just discussed about the Solution Manager, but explain Solution Manager. Solution Manager provides you the tool, content and gateway to create, manage, operate and monitor your solutions over time. So the tools that we have in a Solution Manager are the applications, technology management, documentation, implementation process, training, provision testing, support and maintenance, monitoring and optimization. These are things that have been provided for the Solution Manager tool. Content, we have the methods, roadmaps, services and best practices. SAP Solution Manager overview. So we have tools. When we talk about the tools in a Solution Manager, it gives you the central access to the tools which you need to implement your business solutions. For example, roadmaps, project administration tools and business blueprint documents, etc. Content, you create a solution with SAP Solution Manager which serves as a template for your implementation project. The solution contains a package of reusable pre-configured content like documentation, pre-configuration and test cases. Content is a collection of information of business process and stored in various formats. And a content manager structures and manages this information. Gateway to SAP, so you can manage and monitor systems and business processes in your solution landscape in operational processing. You set up and run your own solution support. The SAP Solution Manager accelerates the preparation and execution of tests as well. It will provide you with a central point of access to our overall system landscape. Thank you. And this was a session where I tried to cover most of the questions which have been recently asked and which I have not covered in the previous sessions. So if you're looking for more number of basic questions, you can look back to my previous sessions and videos. But just in case if you would like to know something more about any particular topic, you can write it in the comment, and I'll try to make it in the next session. Thank you. Have a great day. And please do subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends if you feel that it's helpful. Thank you. Have a great day.